Yes, sir. All right, boys, we are back. Day 165 of becoming a millionaire. If you guys don't know me already, my name is Daniel Diaz. Currently, you're watching me document every single day of me becoming a millionaire. And I'm doing this through running a lead generation agency. Currently, I started from it's been about 6-7 months since I started this documentation. We started from zero. We're at 3 clients now, and our targets this month are about 10K a month. That is our goal. We're trying to get 10K this month at least. And I'm not saying it's going to be consistent, but we're shooting for that 10K month goal, and it looks like it will be around that number. But anyways, boys, this is another day towards the journey, and we've just been getting closer. You know, it's every day, me and my partner, Matt, we wake up, we text each other. I either go to his office, then we just work all day. Literally 12 hours. And then I go to the gym, I come back, and then I do this stuff. And I've been doing the same thing for the last 6 months straight, basically. Like, if you guys look at my other videos, you guys will see, like, me just documenting every day and me building this agency up from nothing. And soon, boys, it will be a 7-figure agency. All we do is send cold emails. And we just got super freaking good at it. You know, we're not chasing the girl in the red dress and doing all these AI agencies like most people are doing. And I'm not saying it's a bad business model at all. But we're literally sticking with one business model, cold email, getting super fucking good at it. Yeah, it's boring, but it prints if you know how to do it properly. Which I'm not going to say I know how to do it like perfect yet. I think perfection is a continuum. I don't think there's such thing as perfection. But I think we're pretty good. Like, for another one of our clients, we booked him about 20 calls in about this is rough numbers, by the way. It was about 20 calls in 3-4 weeks of the campaign being live. So we finally mastered that level of service delivery. And we've been struggling with that, but we're past that now, and now we're trying to scale. We're trying to get ourselves out of the picture, and that's next, actually. Next thing is VAs. We're going to have VAs in our cold emails responding to all of these prospects. That means 40% of our energy is going to be freed towards other things, which will actually help this agency scale past just 10K a month. But the goal is to get out of the trenches. In the trenches, I mean cold emails and cold outreach, just for us, right? But we're going to have VAs responding to these emails. On top of that, we're going to have one cold caller that we already have working for us, and we're going to get her calling all of the prospects across literally every single campaign we have live right now. And we already have a banger script for her. And it's a female cold caller. By the way, those rip. We have seen female cold callers work better than male cold callers. No, it's almost innate. Like, for guys, it's harder to say no to women when they hear a feminine voice and you know. But yeah, we have a cold caller. She's going to be calling everyone there, and we are just going to have all of our energy and all of our focus on systems and outsourcing, making sure everything is running very smoothly. One sec, boys. I'm getting parched here. Making sure everything is running phenomenally. That's all we're going to be doing, boys. And for our other client, this is a whale client that I've been talking about. We're sending about 2,000 emails a day. Think about that, 2,000 emails a day, and we're pulling lead lists of about 14K. Lead lists of about 40K. So That is our biggest campaign by far. So this whole journey, just think about it. We've started sending about 50 emails a day back around like day 10 when we just first started sending emails. That's in my other videos. And now we're sending freaking 2,000 emails a day for one of our clients. And he's funding all of it, 100%. So our profit margins on that deal, I mentioned this in my last video. I won't go too deep into it again. But it's wild. And this is our best month yet as well. All of the hard work that we've been putting in, the invisible work that doesn't provide results, it is adding up. It's literally every day you work on something, it's a nail in the structure. Just like building a beautiful building with a bunch of details, and it looks meticulous and gorgeous. You know, every nail is being added to the structure every single day you work. It's not going unnoticed. God is watching you, and he's like, go at it. And we've just been constantly moving towards our goal. And that is what I think success is. And we launched this campaign this Monday. And so far, it isn't performing how we want it to perform. But that's completely okay. Because that's what cold emails is about. You know, you think something will work, and it doesn't. So you have to test, and you have to reiterate. You have to fuck around with the copy, fuck around with the lead list. You know, it's all about testing different things. You got to add things to the fire, almost. Some things that you might think are shit or are ineffective might work excellent. Like we've seen emails, or we've seen campaigns that have questionable copy but perform pretty good. So it's just all about testing and collecting data, getting those constant feedback loops with these prospects in your cold email campaigns. So literally everyone that responds, you want to follow them up, even if they're not interested. If they say, like, stop emailing me, fuck off, stop, yeah, we will, respectfully. But like, if they just say not interested, we kind of poke the bear. And some we actually convert into interested, just because some of our follow-ups that we use are pretty gold. So dealing with all these different clients, our main priority is just keeping them happy, keeping them satisfied, you know, always having constant communication with them and just seeing how they're doing, hop on a call with them and talk about things just beside work. You know, it's kind of a cheat code when you have that emotional intelligence with your clients, even if you don't have any results. So let's say you just want to start cold email. Even if you don't have any results or, you know, little to no trust or credibility, if you have emotional intelligence, you will be able to close deals. If you can just build that relationship and, you know, establish a very positive rapport, you will be able to close a deal even if you don't have much trust. You just got to ask after you've built that trust. You know, follow them on LinkedIn and just give them free sauce sometimes. And eventually, they'll come back around. You know, the more value you give, the more value you get back. And eventually, people are going to want to start working with you. For most of our clients, we've started for literally free. Not free, but pay per performance. So each appointment we set, we would get paid, basically. After a month, 2 months of running their campaigns, they got a feel of how nice it is, you know, not doing outbound anymore and just focusing on their product, you know. So next thing you know, we repitched. We hopped on a call with them, and we're like, hey, if you want more of this, you know, we can just keep on doing it for you. Keep on running all of your campaigns, and it would be better, basically. So we kind of upsold them, and we asked them for a retainer of $1,500 a month or $3,000. We have options, but I won't go too deep into agency offers right now. That's a whole other topic to talk about. But yeah, man, we've just been cooking on astronomical levels. This will be a 7-figure agency soon, and I'm not joking. I have conviction in myself, and most importantly, I have my trust in God, which is why I think that this agency is I'm not saying, doing amazing, but it's finally getting traction. It's finally getting cash flow in, and it's finally profitable, most importantly, you know. Most people really only show the wins, but I'm showing you literally the whole process, literally, of me building this agency from the ground up with my partner Matt to a 7-figure agency. Like, I'm telling you, this game rewards patience. We are just going to keep on doing what we do, provide results. All we have to do is work now and get results, and we can easily hit 10K a month. And after that, we just scale. So we already are scaling, but there's different levels to scale. Every day is scaling, to be honest. But boys, like, it's a new lifeline we're on, and I'm glad to just be on YouTube documenting the whole journey, bro. Most importantly, I did it with a God, and I had God at the top, God at the bottom. He was always there, and he's always there for you. He never left, even when things felt hard, even when, I had so much pressure on me. Sometimes I couldn't take it. But with God, I can. I just give it to him. I give it all of my emotions, all of my struggles, all of my pain to him. All of my wins to him. Everything is his. Nothing is mine. I am literally a user. I am a host in this world. And that's why you guys can do the same thing I'm doing. I'm no different than you either. Like, we are all on the same level. We're human. You see all of these other guys, making money online. Follow their blueprint. Do what they did. But do it in your own way. You need your own personality. You got to be yourself out there. But you can copy other people's blueprints. But boys, this is off topic. I'm just yapping. All right, boys. God bless. I'll see you tomorrow for day 166. Peace.